sure that we are all on the same game field, I want to make sure you're there. My name is Babs Alexander. I am your international vocal coach. I help empower voices so you can be able to perform and speak to the masses. We have two audiences. However, I am officially today going to split up my children's audience and my adult audience. So right now I am talking to the adult voice speaker and performer, so we can be able to get some things directly to you so you can understand where I'm coming from. I have a lot of content for you, and today I'm going to give you some aspects of how to know if you are a boring performer and things you need to do in order to overcome those things. So let's get into today's topic. All right. How do I know if I am a boring performer? The very first one is you have a voice like this. Hello, everyone. My name is John Johnson, and I am here to speak with you about the anatomy of the voice. There are people that have so much to say. They do. They have a lot to say. However, when they are speaking to you, you have a problem because it's so, I need to go over this with you. And you hear it a lot of times with doctors or scientists. I even hear it on Clubhouse. Oh my goodness. And it just like, it's so hard to understand what they're saying because it's a little bit annoying. And if you identify with this, please comment below. I need to hear, there are times when you're trying to get or understand what they're saying, and it could even be you and you're trying to understand what they're saying, but it lacks. There's just nothing there. It's dull. It's flat. The audience, some people just fall asleep. You ever seen folks up there and they're talking and half the audience is just so uninterested? They've even gone onto the electronics and they're boring. They're like, hurry up and get off the stage. Guys, this thing happens over and over and over again. And it's like, oh no, you got to break that cycle. They have no energy. One, they're monotone. Two, they lack energy with no enthusiasm. And three, they're like excessively reading their notes. I don't know if they're not prepared. What the heck is going on? Hi, guys. Oh, my gosh. And the nasal tone. Oh, the nasal tones. Well, I'm talking to you today about... I got to pause because it gets to me. I mean, first of all, when I'm talking to you all, this is my life. I love training you guys about the voice because it is my life. This is what I do. I am trying to help you as speakers, as performers, to understand how to relate to your audience. You have got to learn how to relate to the audience that you have before you. Look at your body language. Look at your emotions. Look at your face. Oh my God. I write down notes for you guys, but I can't even go on. I put the plan in place, but I have to let it flow as it may, because it's so important that you read your audience. Read your audience, but know your stuff. All right? You have to change it up a bit, guys. Don't give us the overuse of jargon and all the technical terms. Even if you do use technical terms, break it down. Give the people something that they can really, really understand, and understand how to be able to do it so they can be able to get this content from you. It's important that they get it. They want to understand it, okay? So I want to make sure you do that. Stay on the topic. We understand you go into storytelling because storytelling does bring people in at times, but don't go so rambling so much off of something till it's like, Would they just hurry up and get to the point already? People wind up doing that. They want to make sure that they're getting their money's worth, and you go over there over and over and all this craziness. What, give them something that they can deal with. And then sometimes some people are just not engaging at all. They have nothing to engage the audience to connect with them. Just nothing. They just there. If you are a performer, or if you're singing, or if it's something, I want you to find a connection with what you are presenting to the people first. If it does not affect you as the speaker, as the performer, as the voice, how do you expect it to even do something with me? How? I need you to find relevant connections to what it is that you are doing in order for you to be effective with someone else in how you deliver this message to someone else. It is important. Have some kind of emotion. Every day we go to choir, we vocalize with great desire, so we don't have to sing it once again. Oh my gosh. I do not want to come to hear you. I need you to find some kind of way to do something. Okay? Don't be too long. Don't make me happy twice. Give me something. You understand? I just really hope that you are able to understand this and be able to understand what I just gave you. I gave you quite a few things, and I just want to go over those again so I can make sure these things, I want you to look, write them down. Do I do this? Is this me? Make sure you have some friends that you can talk to and they can give you some honest feedback. People don't like honest feedback. They say, yeah, I want to hear it. And then all of a sudden they want to get your feelings hurt. Oh my goodness. Okay, it may be in how you say it, because I get that a lot from Latoya. Barbara, it's how you say stuff. Latoya, I hope you're watching. Because I don't mind honest feedback. I want you to give it to me because it will only help me to grow and become a better person, And you have some that's like, oh, girl, you hurting my feelings. And if they are hurting your feelings, don't take it as a negative. I think if these people are people that you trust, like, and love, they will give you something that's going to help you to grow as an individual. You want somebody to give you something to grow as an individual, don't you? And if you don't, then don't ask. Don't ask. Let us know. Make sure it's relevant, okay? So again, let's talk about this. The monotone voice. No. Lack of energy. No, please. Excessive reading and reading off of something, trying to make sure you got all of your stuff because you're so nervous. Now, I already talked about stage fright last week. And if y'all missed it, you're going to have to go check out some of my, and by the way, for those of you that are not following, make sure that you follow on some type of social media. I most of the time, I put all my information on YouTube so you can like, clip, subscribe. Talk to me. I am not an AI. I respond back, but even AIs respond back to you. But I am here to help you so you can grow and empower yourself using your voice, okay? The next one, poor body language. Unenthused. Get yourself together. Lack of audience interaction. I'm watching what you guys are doing. That's why I always say, talk to me. I can see the conversations that I see right now are coming right off of Instagram. I see hearts and fire, but I don't see nobody talking. So if you have something to say, please talk to me. Okay. I already told you, poor body language, the lack of your audience, the overusing of your jargon and your technical terms, and please going off topic and just rambling, lack of storytelling, not engaging, the absence of visual aids. All right. Those are some things that I need to do that will identify it. Now, let me help you here. How can you improve this? I already told you, number one, to get yourself some feedback from an honest person that is going to talk to you, that was going to tell you what you need to do. All right. I want you to encourage interaction. I want you to look at a person and I want you to talk to that person. I want you to have some feeling, but you got to have feelings within yourself. You got to be able to know what you're talking about in order for me to get to the story from you. You ever heard somebody say, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get it? You know what I'm saying? Well, they might not know what you're saying. You might be telling your story and they're not relating to your story. So you might need to ask them some things or try to get them to feel what you're feeling. You know, make that connection, okay? If you're talking or if you're speaking and you have that opportunity and it's not a song that, you know, you got to be able to know all the words to, then go and give them, oh, thank you. Yes, engaging the audience is definitely key. Make sure you go and give them a story and tell and connect with them, guys. I recommend various vocal techniques. Don't just be here, but come on sometime, bring it down. Have that pitch perfection. Now, don't be overly excessive. I know that I'm overdoing it right now, but I'm trying to get you to understand where I'm coming from so this can help you to grow as an individual. Do you all understand? Please don't be so monotone. Bring it up a little bit, bring it down. Don't be so over demanding. Make sure you understand your brand. Oh, thanks, Glenn. Make sure you understand your brand. Know your brand. How do you want people to perceive you? I'm going to say this right here because I've heard it said before, and I'm going to bring it in. I had several of my voice students say, Miss Barbara, you ever heard of Cheryl Porter? And at the time, I had not heard of Cheryl Porter. They said, oh my God, you two act so much alike. You sure you haven't heard of her? And I had not even seen her. And then when I did see her, I sent her a message. I was like, oh my gosh, we act alike. And I didn't even know you. And truth be told, I didn't listen. I live in Gary, Indiana. She lived in Chicago. Didn't even realize it. And we were from the same area. So now I can see why we sort of act in that manner. Because, you know, us Midwestern girls just have a good, comfortable Southern type of feel. And I applaud Cheryl. She's doing an amazing job. Amazing job, but have your own flavor. It is enough in this world for everybody to be doing whatever it is that they want to do. Okay. I am me. I am authentically me. Ain't no telling what you get with me because I'm so out of the box. It is crazy. You one day you here, one day you there. I got it like that because I get the chance to do everything I want to do. Who said I couldn't have my cake and eat it too? I got cake with multiple flavors. That's what I want to do. That's who I am. Okay. So I want to make sure you understand to find your brand. Own it. Take it by force and just ride it out, baby. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. You don't have to go start studying somebody else to be able to figure out who you are. Study your content, learn your content, make sure you know what you're doing for yourself so you can grow your audience. Do you all understand where I'm coming from? Please leave comments below. I want to hear this because I want to know that you understand what you're doing, okay? When you do these things, the one thing that I know for certain, and I want to make sure that you understand the content that you're selecting. I always tell you to plan. I tell you to practice. I tell you to prep. Sing it to yourself. Speak it to yourself in the mirror. If you can't give yourself feedback, record yourself. Record yourself. Listen to what you're giving. Send your message to somebody that don't know you. Ask them for feedback, honest feedback. Matter of fact, let somebody else send your message to somebody that don't know you and give them the feedback because they might not tell you the truth because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They might not. Okay. I want to make sure you're getting what you need so you can be effective in this earth. You were born with a purpose. Own it. Have your own swag. That's what I like about Pastor Dr. Miche. She got her own swag. She understands that. Get up and own who you are. Learn who you are. Know who you are and go in and dominate your area. Learn it. Okay? And don't let 10 years ago, I got a teaching degree or a music degree. I do. But if I want to be current in this area, I have to continue to study. I have to continue to read. I have to continue to empower myself. I have to continue to learn to be an effective speaker, singer, and educator. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? When you start owning it like that, you start to find your audience. You try to start to find your niche and you become your brand. Understand your brand. And I'm going to give you this, and then I'm getting off here because I know I've been way over my time, but I really enjoy talking to you about these things. All right. I want to make sure you help your content, understand what you're doing, study your content so you can be able to do this. If you're going to use audio or visual enhancements, make sure your stuff is ready so it can be ready. All right. Practice, rehearse, practice in front of people, on a recorder, in front of something. Do something, but practice. Don't come up looking like you're the frightened speaker trying to find it. Now you don't have a voice. And do vocal warm-ups. Didn't I tell you guys about them vocal warm-ups? Go up, go down, do whatever it is that you need to do. And if you need help, I am your master vocal coach. I can train you and your team and help you speak to the masses. This has been Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, bringing you quality content live here. If you would like to join a masterclass or like for me to come and do a professional development training to you and your team, I am here at your service. Please contact my team at info@internationalvocalcoach.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you. For more information and tips, make sure you join me next week on Chats with Babs Live at 9 a.m. Thank you again, guys. I am logging off. If you have questions, comments, anything, let me know. I am here for you. Without further ado, bye. And I'm taking everybody off one by one. Hopefully, let me know if this helped you, please, please. See you soon. YouTube, you are the last. You are my last, but you're always there. And I really hope that I was able to help you guys and get you where you needed to go. I'm going to look to see if you had any questions. This helped you, please, please. These are